Hello, and welcome to this presentation for the Social Campaign Manager application. The Social Campaign Manager was developed by the IBM Innovation Exchange team at the Dublin Technology campus of IBM Ireland. The Social Campaign Manager was developed as part of a research project that focused on innovative ways to capture people's opinions and feelings on a given subject. Online surveys have been the traditional way of doing this up to now. These surveys mainly consist of multiple questions, answered through multiple choice options, spread across several pages. Survey makers analyze the responses to gain insights into the perception of the topic at hand. However, the user experience for the survey taker is questionable. The Social Campaign Manager aims to improve the user experience for the survey taker. It does this through the use of chatbots built on top of IBM Watson services. The survey is delivered in a conversational way through user interfaces that most users will already be familiar with. The intelligent capabilities of the Watson Natural Language Understanding service are used to ask more probing questions and provide improved insights from answers that traditional surveys cannot deliver. The Social Campaign Manager application is implemented as a Node.js server with functionality provided through a REST API. Campaigns are managed through an AngularJS user interface. The application is deployed to IBM Cloud through Cloud Foundry, and data is managed through a combination of Redis and cloud databases. IBM Watson Assistant is used to manage the conversation in real time, and IBM Watson Natural Language Understanding analyzes responses given by survey takers to determine insights about the topic at hand. The survey maker has options to deliver the campaign through established platforms such as Twitter and Slack, or a direct chat dialog built into the application. Let us now look at a demonstration of the Social Campaign Manager application. The Campaigns dashboard provides a centralized place to manage existing campaigns and create new ones. Campaigns can be created and edited before being published to responders. Unpublished campaigns will appear here listed as being in draft, while published campaigns appear listed as running. To create a new campaign, we select the New Campaign option. The New Campaign dialog allows us to specify the campaign name and a description of its subject. Once this new draft campaign has been created, we are taken to the campaign details page. The new campaign can be saved as you update the sections and will appear in the campaigns dashboard as draft. The first section of the campaign to be created are the questions. These are the questions you will ask of the survey takers. The Social Campaign Manager allows the campaign owner to create questions with 3 types of answers: yes, no, maybe, freeform, and multiple choice. To start, let's create a question with a yes, no, maybe answer. These are intended for short, yes or no type questions. We specify the question text and then select the answer type from the drop-down. For yes, no, maybe and multiple choice questions, the options dialog will appear once you select either of these types. Here, for yes, no, maybe, the options are not editable, and beside them are next question drop-downs. The next question drop-downs allow the campaign owner to configure where the conversation will go next, depending on the responder's answer. For now, we will leave them blank and save the question. We can update the question order once we have defined all of our questions. Now let's create a freeform question. Again, we define the question text and select the answer type. Freeform questions have no predefined answer options, like yes, no, maybe and multiple choice. They allow the responder to answer the question in their own words. Finally, let's create a multiple choice question. Again, we define the text and select the answer type. We can add our multiple choice options in the options dialog. Along with the options, we can also specify example values. These values act like synonyms when the answer is being processed. If an example value is given instead of the option value, they are taken to mean the same thing. Multiple example values can be given for an option by separating example values with commas. With our 3 questions now created, we can set the next question options for each question. As an example, let's update the first question with next question values for each option. For the yes option, we are confirming we are a developer, so we will proceed to the next question. The no option may mean that the survey is not relevant to the responder, so let's end the survey without asking further questions. For the maybe option, we can skip the second question and continue with the final question of the survey. We have updated the remaining questions in a similar way. The second section of the campaign is the social media section. If the Social Campaign Manager is connected to a Twitter account, The campaign can be advertised on Twitter with an initial tweet and a hashtag. We define the hashtag and the text for our initial tweet here. The third section of the campaign is the dialogue settings section. Here the campaign description is pre-populated from the new campaign dialogue. The campaign chat introduction allows the campaign owner to add some text that will be displayed at the start of the conversation. This can contain some information about the survey and the questions being asked. The fourth section of the campaign is the governance questions section. This section is used to detail the privacy policy and consent agreement for the campaign. The survey taker will be presented with this information and must consent to the policy terms. If the responder does not consent, the survey will be terminated without any questions being asked. The remaining fields in the governance questions allow the campaign owner to provide answers to commonly asked questions that may occur once a responder starts the survey. The questions include who is running the campaign and who to contact if there is an issue. Once we have completed these sections, we can save the campaign. The Danger Zone section at the end of the campaign details page can be used to delete the responses to a campaign up to that point. For example, if you wanted to rerun a campaign after an initial publishing, you would use this option to delete the previous responses. The campaign can also be deleted from here if it is no longer needed. Once the campaign owner is happy with the campaign details, they can publish the campaign. Publishing the campaign makes it available to responders through the various interfaces available. Now, let us look at how responders take the survey. The Social Campaign Manager has a built-in dialogue that allows survey responders to answer the campaign questions. This dialogue is called the Direct Chat interface to the application. Direct Chat can be used by the campaign creator to assess the conversation flow as they are creating the campaign, and it can also be sent as a link for survey takers to complete the conversation. The survey taker is given an introduction to the service and is invited to start the conversation. The responder is presented with the privacy policy for the campaign and asked to consent to the policy terms. Once this is accepted, the campaign questions are presented. For yes, no, maybe, and multiple choice questions, the options are presented as buttons, as a convenience feature. The survey taker can also type their answer into the text field for these question types, if they choose. For free-form questions, the user can type their answer in the text field, as seen here. Once the survey is completed, the responder is thanked, and the conversation has now ended. If the campaign has a Twitter account associated with it, Twitter users can also complete the survey. When the campaign is published, an initial tweet is sent out. Twitter users that reply to the initial tweet are given the option to continue the conversation through Twitter's direct messaging feature. The survey conversation progresses in Twitter direct messaging in the same way as the direct chat interface. If the Social Campaign Manager Slack app has been deployed for the campaign, Slack users can also complete the survey. Slack users can contact the Social Campaign Manager app account using Slack's direct messaging feature. The survey conversation progresses in Slack direct messaging in the same way as Twitter direct messaging and the direct chat interface. Now let's look at the way survey makers can gain insights from the campaign. The campaign results dashboard centralizes the overall results for the campaign. As responders complete the conversation, their responses to the questions are analyzed and used to update the results dashboard. The survey maker will see the results update as the campaign is running and can use the insights to inform their decisions about the topic at hand. The metrics section of the results dashboard shows the number of users that have taken the survey, the percentage of conversations that were answered to completion, the total number of messages processed during the campaign, and the number of days the campaign has been running. This section also shows the overall sentiment that responders expressed on the survey topic, whether it be positive, negative, or neutral, and the overall emotions detected from the responders' answers. The participant responses section shows a breakdown of how survey takers responded to the questions, based on the answer types: yes, no, maybe, multiple choice, and free-form. The free-form answers that responders give are analysed for keywords, mentions, and categories. These classifications can help the survey maker understand the main context of the responder's answer and provides a sentiment indicator for each, again, whether it was positive, negative, or neutral. The survey maker can also see the original text of the responder's answers in the Answers tab. If the responder answers a question in a way that was not expected, the response will be included in the "What else are people talking about" section. These responses can be useful to the survey maker, perhaps indicating that they should update the survey questions to include or remove something that was not considered before the campaign was published. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope you found the Social Campaign Manager interesting. If you would like to know more, please feel free to contact us. For more information about the projects the IBM Innovation Exchange works on, please visit our website on W3.